Brittany, and welcome back to Britmas in July. And yes, there will still be a Britmas in December, of course. That is Britmas right there, and that is when I upload every day. So in December is like the everyday version. July, it's just kind of more chill, more relaxed. I don't know, maybe it's not. I got a friggin' demon Krampus behind me, but you know, I'm just having fun. So anyways, today's video, let's get into Sara Sarita. So this is so terrifying. It's the psychological game that really can mess you up to the point where you start hallucinating, you start going insane. So Sara Sarita, why exactly is this game considered the most terrifying, most dangerous game that you should never play? Because it also messes up with you psychologically and all this as well. Well, the thing is, you may never be able to leave the game. So you use 2 coins, you throw it over your shoulder when you're asking yes or no questions, and if the coin goes to heads, then it's a yes, and if it's tails, then it's no. So was I really communicating with Sara and Sarita? I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, either way, when you're throwing the coin over your shoulder, it's gonna be heads or tails. Now, the questions that I was asking and then the answers that I got, yeah, it was weird. And also, you gotta make sure when you ask permission to leave the game that they say yes, and they said no. Well, if it really was them, whoever it was said no. And I was living, so technically, I'm still in the game. Am I going crazy? No. But was I really communicating with these 2 girls? I don't know. Probably not. But it is a really creepy game. I'm still in the game. Was I sent away to a mental asylum? No, I wasn't. So play this game at your own risk. And that's like with anything in the paranormal. I'm not trying to scare anybody because I live for this. I have so much fun with what I do. But you never know who's listening. Good, bad, neutral, they're all listening. It's up to them whether or not they want to come in. That's all I'm saying. I want them all to come in. That's just how I am. I'm very weird. Very, but like in the best way possible. Like I'm effed up in the best way possible. But you may not want good, bad, neutral to come in, or evil. Majority of people don't. And I understand that. But I want it to come in because I just want to experience everything, you know? Let's get into the story behind Sara Sarita and why they say it's so dangerous and why I should have released this video before the game. But you know, like I'm twisted. So this paranormal game is a popular game in Mexico, mainly in Mexico, where kids and teenagers play this, trying to summon the 2 girls known as Sara and Sarita, and they were twin sisters. What this game is usually compared to is the Charlie Charlie ritual, and they say that kids and teenagers who have played this in Mexico have been sent away to an insane asylum. They've been having hallucinations. They're just not themselves. It's almost like they're going through a demonic possession. They're showing those signs, those very obvious signs that something is clearly wrong with them, and it all happened after they played this game. So they're still in the game, they haven't left because Sara and Sarita are like, no, you're not leaving? I don't know. I'm still in the game technically. Well, I am in the game, not technically, I am, because I still haven't asked them if I can leave. Like I asked them in my video when I played the game, and that was it, and they kept saying no. But of course, when you're playing this game and you're trying to end it properly, you can keep throwing the coin over your shoulder as many times as you need for the coin to go to heads, so then it's a yes. But in my case, I didn't want to, so you can do that. Like, it's up to you, but like, I don't know, it could be hours, days, months, years of you throwing that over your shoulder and they're still saying no. So that's why, be very careful before you enter the game, because you might not be able to leave the game. Years ago, there were 2 girls who went to a school in Mexico. One was named Sara, and the other was Sarita. They were twin sisters, and they were very close. Both of them wore a matching coin on a chain around their neck. The girls sometimes stayed behind in the afternoon after school for cheerleading practice. One day, the girls stayed behind after school, but they didn't realize that practice had been canceled. The janitor who worked at the school was a creepy weirdo. When he saw one of the girls going into the bathroom on her own, he followed her. inside. And then he attacked her and abused her horribly before strangling her to death. When the other sister got worried and went to see what had happened to her twin, she found the janitor standing over the body of her murdered sister. He attacked her too, and she grabbed a shovel that was there and hit him in the head. She kept hitting him until she thought she had killed him. However, when she turned to go for help, he grabbed her and stuffed her head in the water tank, drowning her. He tied a rope around the neck of the other girl and hung her on the bathroom door. When their bodies were found and the police were called, they thought the girls had gotten into an argument and killed each other. The case was closed and it was dismissed as a murder-suicide. At the time, the girls' broken chains were found on the floor and the 2 coins were lying there. 1 coin was heads and the other was tails. The janitor was never caught for his crime, and soon afterwards, he moved away and nobody heard from him ever again. So in my video when I was playing the game, I did mention how the 2 girls were murdered, but I didn't go into the full story and into the details, but it is effed up. I guess I could have just put a crow sound over that, sorry. Up. Anyways, let's get into an experience that someone had when they played Sara Sarita. I have it on my phone, so we're gonna read it. Or maybe they didn't play it, but they know their sister played it. So, this is what they said. My sister came home from school and told me she was frightened. When I asked why, she told me it was because of a game that kids in her school were playing. She said it is called Sara Sarita and it is played with 2 coins. I got curious because it resembles the game Charlie Charlie, and my first thought was that the game was not good. She said when they asked the question, "Can I stop playing?" Sara and Sarita replied, "No." And the kids just ended the game without throwing away the coins. My sister warned them, but they ignored her. Sorry. That night, one of them was in bed and his dog was barking and barking. The next day, the dog was dead. Oh, Jesus. My sister is frightened by not knowing what can happen. You do not know whether Sara and Sarita will visit you or something. I think bad things will happen if you abandon the game without closing it. My sister and I are scared. Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, like, okay, yeah, that's really effed up, obviously. But like I always say, whether you're playing, like, you could even be playing Bloody Mary, and I know Bloody Mary seems so harmless, but it's like one of the top paranormal games that people refuse to play. Check out my recent Bloody Mary video. Obsessed living. I always say this in my videos, but whenever you're calling out to something or someone to bring them in, I could be doing it right now. You don't have to be at a specific haunted location to call something in. It doesn't have to be 3 a.m. You don't have to be in the darkness. It could be in broad daylight. A lot of these experiences with people happen in broad daylight, but since it's paranormal, we automatically put nighttime and 3 a.m. and midnight and everything with the paranormal to make it scary because it's supposed to be scary. Always be careful with what you are calling in. I'm not trying to scare anybody, but I'm just, you don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. Nobody does. Nobody knows if this is gonna come in or that's gonna come in. You could be like the ripest peach and that's not gonna stop a demon, like, you know, but like, even though I want a demon to come in, like, that's just how I am because I want to experience it. I want to know the truth behind all of this, you know? So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below if you have ever tried the Sara Sarita game or if you're thinking about it. But beware, once you enter the game, you might not be able to leave. I'm still in the game. Oh, I feel like I'm in Saw. I love that. Jigsaw is gonna like come out of nowhere. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. As always, you rock my world. And the song lyrics, Michael Jackson. Hashtag team Pretty44. Hashtag guns. Hey. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Toodaloo. Go back into the darkness.